Okay, so this is New York Times Sudoku Hard for May 28th, 2024. This is my walkthrough. Let's get it going. First thing first, let's start by finding some singles. The first one I would start with is by placing 1 in box 1 right here. 1 here blocks these 3 cells. 1 here blocks these 2 cells. 1 here blocks here. 1 here blocks here. So 1 comes here. And now let's look at this column 2 vertical line. 7 here blocks these 3 cells. 7 here blocks this one. So 7 comes in here. Now this column has 4 numbers to fill. That would be 2, 3, 5, 6. And let's look at this cell, which is blocked by 3, 5, and 6. So this can only be 2. Now this column has 3, 5, 6 for these 3 cells. Among them 6 blocks here, 6 blocks here, so 6 comes here, which means these 2 will be 3 and 5, and 5, 3 and 5. That means now these 4 cells will be 2, 4, 8, 9 in some order, and only numbers around here that will block anything is these 4 and 9. So this cell can only be 2 or 8. I usually don't place don't pencil in numbers unless they are double, but this will be useful later on, so I'm just going to put it down here. So let's continue on. Let's look at box 4. 9 here blocks these 2. 9 here blocks this cell. So 9 comes here. And now I can place a double in box 5. First, let's see where I can place 8. 8 here blocks these 3 cells, and it also blocks this cell in box 4. So 8 in box 4 will be either here or here. And in either case, it will block these 2 cells in box 5. So these 2 cannot be 8. And these 3 cannot be 8 because of this 8. So 8 can only come here or here in box 5. And now let's look at 3. 3 here blocks these 2. 3 here blocks these 3. So 3 also can only be in here or here. So I found 2 numbers which can be placed only in these 2 cells. So it's a double of 3 and 8 here, meaning 3 and 8 cannot be placed here or here, or here, 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 nor here. And in this case, let's look at the row 5. Because these are 3 and 8 double, these 2 will have to be 1 and 4. 4 is here blocking this cell, so this is 1 and this is 4. These will be 2, 5, 6. But let's follow this 4. This 4 blocks these 3 cells. This 4 blocks these 2. This 4 blocks here. This 4 blocks here. So 4 comes in here. And following this box, 1 here blocks these 3. 1 here blocks these two, 1 here blocks here, so 1 can be placed only here. Now let's follow this one, or row 9 rather. 8 here blocks this cell, 8 here blocks these two cells, so 8 on this row can only be placed here, which makes this cell 3, makes this cell 8. And now looking above, I can place another double in box 8 here. Here's 6 and 9, and here's the same combination right here. So 6 and 9 here blocks this cell. This cell cannot be 6 nor 9. Here's another 6 and 9 which block these two cells. So these 3 cells cannot be 6 nor 9, leaving only 2 cells for 6 and 9 in box 8, which are these 2 cells. So again, 6 and 9 doubles here. No other number can be placed in here, meaning 1 cannot be placed here. This one blocks this cell, and these two will be 6 or 9, so 1 can only come here in box 8. And this 1 blocks these 2 cells, this 1 blocks here, this 1 blocks here, so 1 comes here. And because these are 6, 9 double, these two will be 3 and 5 double. And these will be 3, 5, 7, and 3 is here blocking these 2 cells, so 3 comes here, makes this cell 5, makes this 3, and these 2 will be 5 and 7, right, and the 7 is here blocking this cell, so this is 7 and this is 5, makes these 2 cells 2 and 4, 2 and 4, 2 and 4. And continuing with this column 6, because these are 3 and 5 double, these 3 cells will be 2, 4, and 8. And here is 4, so this cell can only be 2 or 8. And now here's 2 and 8 double. So one thing it does is it will make these 3 a triple. In this case it's a 3, 5, 7. 3 is here, so this is 5 or 7. 3, 5, 7, and 7 is here, so it's 3 or 5. 3, 5, 7. It can be 3, 5, or 7. But more importantly, it means one thing, that it's 3, 5, or 7. But another way to look at it is that it cannot be 2. And if you look at this column 9, this cannot be 2, and here's 2 blocking these 3 cells, so these 3 cannot be 2. So on this column, the only place you can place 2 is here, and that makes this cell 4, makes this cell 2, makes this cell 8, and this becomes 2. And these 2 will be 5 and 6. 5 is here blocking this cell, so this is 6 and this is 5. The last number here is 4, which blocks these 2 cells, so 4 comes here, which blocks this cell And here's another 4 blocking this one, so 4 comes here. Okay, now it's this is 6 and 8, 3, 5, 6. This is pretty much, this should be easy from this point. Yeah, let's look at box 7. 2 here blocks here, 2 here blocks these 2, 2 here blocks this one, so 2 comes here. 3, 5, 6, 7. 3 and 7 are here blocking these, blocking these 2 cells. So 3 and 7 will be here or here. 7 is here blocking this cell. So this is 3, this is 7. 5 and 6, or I should say, looking at the row 9, it's looking for 5 and 6, and this cell is blocked by 6 here. So this is 5, and this is 6, makes this cell 5, 3 and 5. And these two are, we'll begin with this one because it's the last number of this column, which is 8. And the last number of this box and the row is 6. And these two will be 8 and 9. It might save time, so I'm going to put it down. 6, 7, 9, 2, 5, 7. Okay. Yeah, this 5 makes this cell 3, 3, and 7, and 5. And now 5 blocks these 2 cells. 5 blocks here, so 5 comes here. 2, 8, 9. Okay. 2, 8, 9. Oh. 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this column is looking for 6, 7, and 8. 6 and 7 are here blocking this cell, so it's 8. And makes this 9 and 8. This 9 makes this a 9, 2, 2, 7. The last number here is 8. These are 3 and 9 now. 3 blocks here, so this is 3 and this is 9. 6, 9. 6, 7. Okay, here it is. Thank you very much for watching and have a good one.